Hello, beloved Leo. Welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Denae, the Awakening Doctor, and the creator of Your Cells Are Listening, which is a complete lifestyle change, starting with your thoughts and your feelings. All right, you guys, let's jump right in. Let's see what is going on with my beloved Leos starting off 2022. Are you guys feeling the change in the energy from 2021? All right. Okay. Let's see what we've got. We have desire, truth, and release. All right. This feels like it's going to be really interesting. Let's dive in here. Yeah. 2021 really took you on an inner journey. It really took you through this process. It like shook your foundation. You were called to really look at your life and what's working, what's not. What do you want in your life? What do you desire? It also feels as if your idea of desire changed. For a lot of you, just even being able to speak that truth to yourself was stifling you in a lot of different ways. 2022 is going to see you really speaking your truth, speaking your heart, really going after what you desire. What makes you happy for the sake of making you happy? This deck, just so you know, I'm going to show you the cards here. This is the vice versa tarot, so each side of the card, there's an image. And I do read from both sides of the card. The way that I use this deck is to really look at what is going on in your outer, what you're projecting, versus what's really going on in the subconscious and the inner, and get a full picture to see, you know, what's going on. There is still something that you're holding on to. You're not holding on to it as tightly as you once did. It is in your hand. And it really is ready to be released. And you know this. This isn't anything new to you, but this reading is saying now is the time to release it. You've been holding on to, it feels like, thought forms. So what are thought forms? They're thoughts and emotions. When they're melded together, that becomes a thought form. Thought forms turn into our perceptions and beliefs. You know, what do perceptions and limiting beliefs have in common? Neither are true. They're not true or false. They just are based on what you keep telling yourself. You know, there's an ascended master saying that says there is no right or wrong, only thinking makes it so. And there is such profound truth in that, because what you keep thinking on, that becomes a belief for you. That's why, you know, you could have a completely different belief than your sister, your best friend, you know, your spouse. Beliefs are an internal process that we either talk ourselves into or out of. All right. Feels like you're changing your approach, where you might have been in 2021 and in the past more in this energy of, it's a strong energy. It's, you know, coming right in, taking charge, taking control, making decisions. It's fast. It's not aggressive, but it is strong-minded. It feels like you've taken an inventory of that energy and really saw that, you know, this isn't serving me anymore. Going into 2022, I need to, you know, have a lighter approach things differently, have more fun, lightheartedness, that's the key. This is what you're ending. This is what is rising for you in 2022. See how she's in the back? She's naked, but she's dancing. She's under this full sun. She's happy. She's exuberant. She is gone through a rebirth. She has literally faced herself, found the courage through her fear, has accepted her dual, and it doesn't have to, again, when I say her, I'm speaking energy. It doesn't matter if you have an innie or an outie, what physical body you're in. That doesn't matter. This is tarot. It's energy, and we all have masculine and feminine energy. Your feminine energy is going to be celebrating in 2022 and settling into this softer, more magnetized receptivity energy versus more of the alpha masculine do action. There's nothing wrong with that, because many of us are alpha females, and that's okay. Where we get out of balance is when we're alpha female in the masculine energy, and it's more action. 2022 is an energy of the feminine side, the feminine energy, which is the feelings, the heart, the love. feeling into that shift of going from a very alpha masculine, domineering, not in a bad way, just, showing up, getting things done, boom, boom, boom. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's beautiful, but there's a harder edge to that. That is what you are releasing, opening up to the ease and grace and the flow. The Three of Cups. The outer image that you're putting off, or it could even be telling yourself, is healing from the wounds, past emotional disappointments regarding relationships that, for whatever reason, didn't go the way you had hoped or had wanted. This could also be about working with others, collaboration, things that either never got off the ground or just didn't really come into full bloom. You have been releasing that. You are calling in and opening up to the energy of desire, desiring collaboration, desiring surrounding yourself in your life with like-hearted, like-minded people. People who, the movers and shakers. It doesn't matter where they're at in life right now, but they're going somewhere. They have vision. They may not have it all figured out. Guys, none of us do. But they have a willingness, a drive, and it's not an egotistical drive. It is, hey, people are hurting. The planet is hurting. We need to be the difference we want to see. Let's come together. Let's create new ways of being, new communities, new ways of commerce. And while we're doing that, this whole thing of there doesn't have to be winners and losers. There's more exchange in energy than just finances and money. That's a part of it. But this is saying, the old patriarch masculine way isn't working for us. We're going to blaze a new way. This is being now open and allowing these connections to come into your life. And they're going to be mutually benefiting. You guys are both, and it's not just one person. There is going to be multiple. You are all showing up, putting in the energy, putting in the work. It's not out of balance. Where it feels like you've been out of balance in relationships and connections. Okay. So the Knave of Chalices, Page of Cups, with his back turned, and it's nighttime. Sea turtles only come out at night. They move about under moonlight. The less light, the better. It's safer for them. Their long treks from under the sand up in, the sand dunes. They come out and they make this trek down the beach. And it's not, it's not like right at when the surf comes up and kind of goes away and the sand is compact right there. That's not where the nests are. No, it's up further. This is a trek for them, and many don't survive. They have to move in the shadows for safety. This feels to me like where there's been some naivety. Because pages are messages, they're also younger energy. They could be very exuberant and exciting and all of that, but a page is a page. It's not emotionally mature. You know, the page in the day, you know, this is a Pisces card. He's holding this chalice and there's a fish jumping out of it. He's usually looking at the fish, having a conversation. You know, this fish is talking to him. Nothing wrong with that, except when he's in this energy, he's shut down to all of that. It's more of that rigid energy that I talked about earlier. When what really wants to come out is your imagination, your daydreams. You know, talk to the fish in the cup. What story does it have for you? You know, you don't know. When you're having fun and joy and laughter and you're not in your head about what's not working or what could be better or this, that, or the other, that's when you're in the flow. You're not contrasting, you're not constricted in your energy. Laughter, joy, having fun, you know, imagination. That allows you to be in the flow of life and allows the universe to show up and show off for you. Two of Swords. You've made some choices and you are standing by those choices. And in making that choice, things are starting to calm down. Because when you weren't making the choice, there was a storm going on. The seas were rocky. You've made the choice. Now you get to sit back and allow the flow. Allow that choice, that decision to really unfold without jumping back in and trying to get involved or second guessing or doubting your decision. The Nine of Swords. You really have taken the time to sit with yourself, to see your own thought patterns, your own emotions, your own triggers. You know when you're self-sabotaging. And you're detaching from that need to self-sabotage. You're healing that wound. You're releasing those negative thoughts, those negative feelings. It's really mainly the thoughts, but the thoughts come up, then you catch feelings to match those thoughts. Yeah, it's time. It's time to let them go. Look, guys, two completely different decks. But even the colors are very similar. All of these swords that you have detached from, because here, this is you bringing them all around you and sitting in that diaper. You've detached. They're now in your hand. You're ready to release these shadows, these projections, these, you know, denser, heavier thoughts. You're ready to let them go. when you release this, now you move into, you want to replace that energy. You want to replace it with your desires, what you want to manifest. This is learning to work with the universal laws. So as you release these burdening thoughts, now is the time to really start saying your mantras, speaking your truths over and over. Whatever they are. It could be as simple as everything is always working out for me. But if you want to take it up a notch, and you do in 2022, this energy here is showing me that's what you want to do. So you can adopt new mantras. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am joyful. I am, successful. Whatever it is, whatever you desire, speak that out. Words are power. Words are creation. Words, another way to put it, words can cast spells. So if you're speaking negatively over yourself, you're casting a spell over yourself that has to play out. The universe doesn't judge. Your cells don't judge. Your cells aren't sitting there going, oh, that's what she really fears, or she really doesn't want that. So let's not give her that. Let's give her, what she really wants, but she's not asking for it. That's not how it works. It's energy and it's vibration. Your words are creation. Your words are power. Your feelings activate that. So that's why thought forms are so powerful. And the strongest thought form is what you're going to magnetize right back to you. Every cell in your body has two antennas, one that sends out, one that receives. Everything is energy and vibration. How does energy and vibration transmit from your cellular tower out into the universe or to others? By your vibration, by what you're thinking and feeling. All right, let's get a couple of YCAL Oracle cards to wrap this up. This went way longer than I intended, Leo. All right. Oh, yes, your inner child deserves your attention. Absolutely. Where have you not been giving into yourself? Your inner child deserves your attention. Spend some time with your inner child. Take her out for ice cream. Go for a walk, play a game, whatever. But get into that joy and happiness. Spend some time with her. She has something to tell you. What I feel, I make real. This is a universal truth. This is divine instruction right here. You don't have to take my word for it. Just take a few moments. Think back on your own life. When you felt something so strong and it came to life. You prove this to yourself every day. You can't have courage without fear. Leo, you've already looked at your fear, you've walked through it. Do not talk yourself out of your courage. All right? I'm going to get Mary Magdalene, Sister Rose card. Those just flew out, so to wrap this reading up for you. All right. All right, mighty beloved I am, all of you and none of me. Beloved Mary Magdalene, what messages for the Leo Collective do you have today? Return to source. Return to the truth of who you are. 2022 is all about you being led by your heart, by your feelings, and that comes from source. Your heart isn't going to lead you astray. It never was your heart that betrayed you. It was never your heart that led you astray. The Matrix wants you to believe that, but it wasn't. All right, Leo, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you found something in this reading that resonates. If you want to know more about me, or you want a personal reading from me, all that information is in the description box below. As always, I'm sending you oceans and oceans of love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Bye-bye.